Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So guys, in today's video I want to show you what has happened on step index 30-minute time frames. 30 minute on 1 minute time frames. This is step index 300 on 1 minute time frames. As we all know that we always install our indicator on our chart, and we have another trend here which shows our uptrend and downtrend. So as we can see now, this is a lot of trade that has happened so far during yesterday and midnight. I want to show you the recap of it. So at this particular level now, we have our breaker OD, but don't forget, before you take any other trade, you must identify that particular trend of the market, if the trend is on downtrend or on the upper trend. So as you can see, we have our higher high, our lower low, and so that continues to this particular moment. And here we are having our breaker OB. And I told you guys that anywhere you have your breaker OB, that is where you are going to be monitoring your trade every day. So once your breaker OB appear, then that is when you are going to be monitoring your trade. So you can see here that the breaker will be first appear here, and we can see what the price did. So price appear another things here, but before this particular level turn to breaker OB, it is on mitigated level. Is either is on mitigated level or is on unmitigated level. So once you have your unmitigated level here, then this is the right time for you to buy the market, to set down the market massively until you have your price on this our breaker OB level. You can see what the price did. It did it up to this particular moment. So this is supposed to be your take profit, or you wait for this particular one, but it's going to break this particular breaker OB. That one is 100% sure it's going to break this particular breaker OB. You can see what happened here. So it break it over. So just continue looking for the trade again, looking for an opportunity. We can see this another price get to here, which give us our lower low, and we have our mitigated level here. So this is not what we are looking for. We are always looking for our breaker OB. You can see, yes, our breaker OB appear at this particular area, but we can see that we don't have any mitigated area that appear below in between this breaker OB before it end at this particular area. We don't see any mitigated level here that appear, so we don't have to take any other trade. So we keep on looking in the market and see what has happened. So all this unmitigated level now, you are not going to take that, but if you want to take it, then you must be able to know and understand how the trend also works for you to identify those particular key points. But what I'm explaining inside this video is how to use as breaker OB, identify your trade confirmation, and you have your trade successful. So we can see here our price go again and give us a double top here, and here is giving us the first one to be mitigated level, and it gives us the second one to be a breaker OB. Now we have a breaker OB now here. So now what we are going to be looking for is an opportunity for us to have a mitigated or mitigated level. You can see the price come down a little bit. Yes, we have our unmitigated level here. So once we have our mitigated level here, we can see what the price did. He have to go back again to this breaker OB. There's nothing that can stop it. So we can see what happened here. He reversed a little bit, then it give us another double top at this particular area. This is entry confirmation 1, entry confirmation 2, and before you know, it shoots it up to this particular moment, which will be your take profit level. Imagine what you are going to be taking from this particular trade if you enter from this particular level up to this particular level. You can see that. So on his way up, you can see another breaker will be here. So this gives us an opportunity inside opportunity. Now for example, now we have another breaker will be appear here, and we can see that this gives us another unmitigated level here. So this is another accurate entry for us to enter. And don't forget that this also, we have another unmitigated level here, and which also serve as an opportunity for us to enter for uptrend. But your take profit will only be on this our breaker will be. So that will be a short trade for you to take. You can see the market reach this particular area and break the breaker OB on the upper trend and still reverse back. So that is what the trade is going to be doing currently at this particular moment. So that is how everything works on our step index. And also step index one on our normal step index, we can see we don't have any accurate entry here currently, but we have some entry yesterday that we have to analyze to you guys so that you guys can see how this perfect indicator works. You can see we have our breakout OB level here, and what we have here is our mitigated level before it turns to breakout OB, because this price here break it over, and we can see how it reverse back to that same level. You can see, so that is how powerful that breakout OB is. So we have another breakout OB level here, and we can see what our mitigated level here. There is going to be a reversal level. You see that. So to this particular level, and again we have another breaker OB at this particular uptrend, but we did not have any mitigated area to enter. So you do not have any other trade to take at that particular moment. So that is what has happened so far. So on our step index 200 and 1 minute time frames, we can also check the charts and see what has happened so far. You can see here we have our breaker OB. Now what we are looking for is our mitigated level. You can see our mitigated level from here, and what you are going to see next is a reversal button that the price will go, and it will go up to this particular breaker OB until it break it up. You can see that. So it's a confirmation entry for you to what to always look for. Anytime you have your breaker OB, just make sure you are looking for your mitigated around that particular area for you to what to enter massively, and you are going to be catching up a lot of daily profit. So this is how the indicator works, guys. Thank you so much. So guys, if you are interested in this indicator, you can also get it. It's very cheap. You can also get it, and but we'll just first to understand the knowledge that you need to be using to take this particular trade. So see you guys in our next video, and also you can also reach me on my Telegram and discuss on how to get this particular indicator. Thanks guys. See you guys in our next video.